everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lori Fair and I write adult romance. Today I'll be talking about word-based goals and tracking your word count. I'm going to be breaking this video down into 4 sections, asking 4 questions that will help you better understand why it's important to track the words you write. So we're going to jump right into it with the first question, which is, what is a word-based goal? And the answer is, a word-based goal can be whatever you want it to be. You can track your word count hourly, daily, monthly, however you want. This is a completely customizable way of tracking your progress. It tends to be very useful in writing sprints or writing challenges. I tend to do 1-hour sprints, and I usually try to do NaNoWriMo. There's also Montgomery, which I'm participating in, where you try to write 1,000,000 words in a year. And again, it can be divided however you want. You set your own goals and you customize it to your style. Which leads to the next question, why should you track your words? Some people use it for motivation, keeping themselves on task, or if they have a big deadline coming up, it's really useful to know how much you need to write each day. Publishing usually demands a word count. Whether you self-publish or traditionally publish, you're going to have your word count somewhere. Your category will be decided on your word count, though it does differ depending on if you're traditionally or self-publishing. In my experience, usually around 10K is a short story, where something around 15 to 30K would be a novella. And then you have from 30 to 50, which is a short novel, and anything over 50 is a full novel. Another reason to track your words is because it helps you see physically your progress and your improvement. If you're one of those people who really wants to write more and write better, tracking your word count can really help with that. An example of why I have to track my own words is because I was recently on a deadline. I knew I had to write 50K within a very short amount of time. I used a tool called WriteTrack to determine how much I needed to write each day in order to reach that goal. And the cool thing about WriteTrack is you can include days off. For example, I had to take Christmas off because I wanted to spend Christmas with my husband. And it calculated the days I needed to write and how much I had to write each day for me, which is a very big help because I'm not that great at math. I'll get to WriteTrack in a moment though, and I do plan on having a future video about my own writing process, so that way you can better understand how I set out to write. The third question is, how do you track your words? I'm going to be using my own personal system of tracking my words, which may be just a little weird. So first of all, I track throughout the day. I have this notebook, which tracks all my words. I'll write down if I get in 20 on this project or if I get in 500 on another project. It all gets written down in here with the date. At the end of the day, I will add it all up. I'll figure out how much I wrote on one project, how much I wrote on another, and then the total amount of words per day, and log that into WriteTrack. WriteTrack is an amazing tool, and I've linked it down below if you want to use it. It's free to use, and you can have as many projects at a time as you want. Another way I track my word count is using the star sticker method, which I learned from Donne, and I've linked her YouTube channel down below as well because she has some amazing resources. Basically, I print out a calendar because my planner doesn't have one. And for each day that I write 1,000 words, it gets 1 sticker. And I like to challenge myself on the weekends to try and get 10K. I haven't reached it yet, but on the 12th, I got 7K, so I got 7 star stickers. It's very satisfying at the end of the day to just be able to earn these stickers. This next one is a little different. I don't do this all the time. I'm participating in Montgomery, and I'm tracking how much I write for that challenge on WriteTrack. But I'm also using this sheet, which allows me to log multiple projects at once. It's based off of Kate Kavanaugh's chart, and I'll be linking her channel down below as well if you want to check her out. So this last section is a little more on my personal experience. It's not really a question, but it is something I'd like to talk about. I'm very adamant about my word count these days, mostly because of my participation in Montgomery. I really want to win this challenge, even though I'm not exactly doing mill wordy. I'm trying to get 600K in a year, which is about 50K a month. But even when I'm not participating, I'm still pretty on top of my word count, but that has to do with my OCD, which I've discussed in a previous video. I do get a little bit obsessive about tracking and organizing, but that's just part of it. So I'm not saying you have to use all of these methods, or even any of these methods. If you want to track your word count, the way you do it is completely up to you. Comment down below, tell me if you have any word-based goals or if you track your writing, but in a different way. I'm very interested to see other people's writing processes. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.